Much and good afternoon, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you very much to the organizers, to the UNDSA and Incheon and the government of Korea for joining us, for inviting youth to this amazing event. My name is Prim Rajasurang Wongkasam Mongkon. I am a youth advocate and AI engineer working towards to empower the communities with artificial intelligence and the society. And today, I will be talking about the youth engagement in AI policies and governance. In the Asia Pacific, we have more than 60% of our youth, and AI holds a transformative power to change our future. Can we have the next slide, please? Young people have been using artificial intelligence in our daily life. We have been using artificial intelligence to uplift our societies, where AI will include more young people to have more data in the decision making, to cultivate ideas, spurs innovations. And we have youth AI startups where they create their own innovation for their local culture, for themselves, to be an agent of change. We have been using artificial intelligence for sustainable development, for us to create solutions on climate change, on poverty, hunger, biodiversity, gender equality, human rights, peace, sustainable development that leaves no one behind. And we've been using artificial intelligence to preserve our socio-cultural heritage in the Asia and the Pacific, where culture is treasure, and preserve the indigenous wisdom, the root of our country, will make us have an easier and happy lives. And we have been using AI for city planning, for healthcare, for our education, for engagement. This has been using to resource optimization to make it efficiently, effectively accomplish different tasks. Next slide, please. And when young people talking about AI policies, we have youth roles and rights to be in this transformative power of artificial intelligence, as I believe that youth perspective will enhance the development of artificial intelligence and ethical AI policy processes. Youth are the AI teachers, are the AI builders, are the AI innovator, AI creator, the AI controller, the AI users. We have been innovating with artificial intelligence, planning with artificial intelligence, creating artificial intelligence in every day. And everyone, every single youth can do it. And youth rights, it's our common agenda. It's a meaningful and inclusive youth engagement and participation in this AI policy and process and the governance that will ensure that our society will be more equitable, more sustainable for everyone. And about the AI fluencies, we are the digital natives. We have been growing up, we have been born with artificial intelligence, and we have been working to ensure the ethical AI process, like the privacy-preserving AI models. We can use federated learning, we can use differential privacy to ensure that every single person, every single mobile phone, that we can predict your data, engage your data into the AI model without violating your privacy. So we have been working, we have been active, and it's also our right in this AI policies and process. Next slide, please. And the benefit of data-driven development in AI policies, where we are maximizing resources. We see the SDGs as a holistic wheels, like solving climate change is helping to improve gender equality, to solve food hunger, to improves people's life. And this means that it's a perspective to preserve the resources we have. The air resource, the environmental resource, the resource that is our world. And we have only one world that we have to protect together. This creates the Asia-Pacific to have a customized AI policy decision to be context-specific, to know about what the data that are empower the world, the data-driven decision-making. And when stakeholders are included, we will get a policy with good accuracy and ethically. Next slide, please. And this is one of the work that I've been working with young people, with a great team of engineers, where youth are the game changers. They are creating artificial intelligence, and during the COVID-19 pandemic in Thailand, wearing masks is one of the prevention measures. We have been using the CCTV camera and to detect how many people who wear a mask in a certain area. And we have a great, amazing teams of researchers, youth leaders, youth AI engineers, and also the academia and the government to work together to develop this AI mask, where AI can raise awareness of people to wear a mask in a certain area. And this AI can save lives. After we have implemented this AI detection system, we can see the reduce in the infection of the COVID-19 disease. That AI can uplift the quality of the world by partnership with government, with civil societies, with private sector, with youth leaders, and this is how youth become the game changers. Have next slide, please. And about the emerging technologies on generative AI, we need more safety in AI, where we have been flooded information. The AI is sucking in more data for our model. We need better quality data, the data that creating use cases on general purpose AI that is effective, that needs to ensure the ethics of AI, because young people have been using it in our daily life to share our information, to have a better governance on this ethical AI policy and trust in artificial intelligence to ensure that we have the correct data to input to the model, and the model give the correct information to give the solutions that create peace, create harmony with the people at a generative AI. And next slide, please. I think about the AI models, we need to ensure that the governance of AI governance need to be in every step of the process, starting from the data pre-processing, data governance, to reduce the bias, for the data to be safe, to be included. And about the training AI models, what kind of objective function, what kind of loss function we want to minimize in different architecture like CNN, DNN, LLMs, and even rhetorical augmented generations. These training process needs to be governed at the same time. Into the process of evaluating these models, different matrices that we have been using to ensure that this AI can be more ethical, this artificial intelligence can be more inclusive of the people, and about the influence of AI. This is very important as we want technology to prosper, technology to leapfrog our development, that we don't need to, that the Asia Pacific don't need to work step by step, but we can leapfrog to the development. It is the application of artificial intelligence, the application that is sustainable, that is inclusive in this data protection, and the application that needs to be governed to reduce the harm to the people. This data ownership, safeguarding data is enhancing privacy, and this needs to be more governed and also be protected. And I think it would be very important that we have more quality data, like trackable data of its origin, so that we know where this data comes from, that we can have more decentralized data and blockchain management to prevent fake information, disinformation, and misinformation for the AI, and promote a responsible, accountable AI practices. This AI models also needs continuous improvement, adaptation, to make it responsible to our process. The AI that cares about human rights, to be privacy-preserving models, and also ensuring that everyone is in the picture. Next slide, please. And youth needs to be in the AI policy decision. This needs a multi-stakeholder approach for us to co-create, to co-design the AI policies, to have meaningful youth engagement, to invest in youth, to have accessible and inclusive decisions in platforms, in spaces that are youth-friendly, child-friendly, to have the capacity, to have the education, to know about artificial intelligence, about data-driven decision-making, creating solutions, making solutions that needs young people and based on the science, based on the ground, that is using skills, analytics, accountability, and harness the true potential of artificial intelligence in policy decisions. So we need accountable government, transparency process, and inclusive decision that includes youth, children, women, people with disabilities, indigenous group, migrants, and elderly, and where youth can also bridge the generation gaps, can foster people to engage, influence our community in the AI policy decision, in the AI use, in the AI adoption, and to the creating and innovating with artificial intelligence. Next slide, please. We need trust, equality, fairness in our artificial intelligence. An honest AI that gives the honest answer. A human-centered AI in governance. Because biased AI leads to biased society. Increasing the transparency, the trust, the minimizing this bias, and reduce inequality will make to ensure that AI is adopted ethically, responsibly in the governance. And also a great balance in surveillance and safety, in privacy, and also the transformation that we can give to have a more honored AI, integrity AI that is honest in the AI governance. Next slide, please. As young people need great framework, need systematic change that is accountable government, that is inclusive design, that is policy. We need skills and knowledge to effectively engage in AI policy discussions. We need the AI skills, the critical thinking skills, the communication skills in artificial intelligence to grow, to prosper, and to be adaptive into responsible skills. The ingenuity, the smart solutions, the smart creativities, and the innovation that will change the world, that create socio-cultural, that preserve our lives, that include more people, and a long life learning. Artificial intelligence is transformative, it's changing, it's innovative, and we have to learn along the way, a long life learning skills to have a specialized solutions in different models to solve the problem, to know the interconnectivity of the sustainable development, to help solve poverty, hunger, climate change, and societies. And this is very important to adopt the skills, education, where young people can effectively engage in AI policy discussions. Have a next slide, please. And bringing youth in decisions is bringing hope in actions. And together with all stakeholders, from government, private sectors, civil societies, young people can grow, can learn, can engage, and can make innovation, spurs capacities, inclusive design for sustainable, inclusive governance AI. Invest in youth is invest in your future. Thank you.